Symbols of love, light, and life. Find a comfortable place to sit in a posture that is most conducive to your meditation. Start by inhaling and exhaling. Just soft, natural breaths flowing in and out. Drop your shoulders and relax your muscles. Relax into the floor beneath you. Focus on the feeling of the breath moving past your upper lip, flowing in and flowing out. Focus on that spot where you feel the breath. Now, draw your attention to the base of your spine and feel your energy centered there. Imagine a red disc spinning clockwise at the very base of your spine. This is your primal root chakra, and as it spins, imagine light radiating out from its center. As the brilliant red disc gets larger, it spins faster. This disc represents the consciousness of survival, and it reflects your most primitive instincts. These natural instincts protect you from harm by alerting you to danger and driving you to seek food and shelter. So as this disc spins at the base of your spine, connect with these primal instincts and experience your most basic level of consciousness. Before progressing to higher levels of consciousness, we are going to connect with the earth beneath us. To stay grounded to Mother Earth, imagine a dark green column of light leaving the base of your spine and penetrating the ground below. This is called your grounding cord. As the column of light starts radiating into the earth beneath you, imagine it spiraling downward, first through the dirt and gold-flecked rocks, where it picks up the gold sacred energy, and then down through the crystalline rocks, where it picks up the violet divine energy. Imagine the cord spiraling downward now through the hot orange lava and into the fiery point of light at the center of the earth. Your being is now connected to the sacred core of Mother Earth, and you feel unified with her spirit and comforted by a deep inner knowing that she dearly loves you and all her children. Now pull that motherly love back up toward the base of your spine. As the light travels upward from the center of the earth, it spirals back up through the fiery core, picking up the energy and intensity of the heat. Swirling upward past the thick lava, it emerges from the heat and penetrates the crystalline rock and the gold-flecked earth. Finally, it penetrates the ground beneath you, emerges from the earth, and connects with its origin at the base of your spine. The intense energy from the spirit of Mother Earth spins your root chakra and then splits into the form of two electric serpents as it emerges from this point. Ascending from your root chakra, this serpentine energy braids your spine as it spirals upward. At the level of your second chakra, located behind your sexual organs, the energy converges and spins this wheel of wanting. This bright orange chakra represents the consciousness of desire. As it spins clockwise, it radiates light outward from its center, and any debris on the chakra is flung off as it rotates faster and wider. Feel the emotions attached to the consciousness of desire. Envision negative thoughts of greed being flung off as more virtuous desires arise. A strong wish for the prosperity of all living beings arises, and pure light radiates out from the center. As it expands, the orange disc becomes brightly illuminated. Now, emerging from the second chakra, the electric blue serpents ascend, braiding your spine as they move toward the bright yellow chakra at your solar plexus behind your belly button. This chakra represents the consciousness of power. Spin that chakra clockwise and allow the light to radiate through it. Any debris on that chakra, which represents negative attachments to power, like the need to control and manipulate others, are flung off. As the debris flies off into space, your chakra becomes a shimmering gold wheel, spinning faster and wider. As it expands, you are filled with a sense of pure empowerment, the power to create that which will benefit all living beings. Emerging from that chakra now, the serpents intertwine, ascending into the fourth chakra of pure unconditional love. This chakra is located directly behind the heart, and its fluorescent green energy illuminates the wheel as it spins faster and wider. Any negative emotions of hate, anger, fear, or resentment are flung off and immediately replaced by compassion and forgiveness, which spread far and wide. You are filled with unconditional love for all living beings, and this makes you smile. Now the serpent's energy rises up your spine and travels between your shoulder blades, converging at the base of your throat. This is where your fifth chakra is located, and it represents communication or communion. This is the brightest chakra of all, and it sparkles with a clear blue energy just like the sky. As it expands, you feel a strong sense of communion with all your brothers and sisters on this planet. You are at one with these beings, and you imagine that you are united as a community of souls. Now, at the base of your throat, feel the serpentine energy rising into the sixth chakra at the back of your skull. This is an indigo blue wheel, which represents all the inner wisdom you have accumulated since the beginning of eternity. This is the portal to all of the knowledge and experience which has been gathered by your eternal soul. You are filled with an inner knowing that all of the truths from the beginning are stored within your aura, and you have access to them whenever you are connected to this sacred chakra. Now imagine a third eye at the center of your forehead looking back at you. An image of this eye emerges from a single point of light. You can clearly see this indigo blue eye flashing on the screen in front of you. This third eye is the essence of your eternal soul, and seeing it confirms that you are now deeply connected to it. You have opened a portal of clear communication with your whole soul. Now, the serpentine energy rises and ascends to the very top of your skull, where it converges into one single point. This point marks the center of your seventh chakra. This chakra represents the highest consciousness, which is divine in nature. It represents faith and worship. It is your connection to the cosmic consciousness and to all the spirit beings who lovingly guide you. Opening this portal allows divine energy and cosmic wisdom to flow into your being. This wheel is illuminated by a bright violet light, and as it expands, you feel a strong connection to the spiritual realm. As it spins wider and faster, you see a powerful beam of light emerge from the center and expand outward in all directions. You are now connected with the infinite field of cosmic consciousness. As this divine source flows into your being, you feel a powerful flash of electric blue light race down the length of your spine. Your vertebrae tingles with the power of this source, and the fluorescent blue serpentine glows brightly. You have a clear line of communication now from the center of Mother Earth through the vast realms of the infinite cosmos. You have created a clear portal for pure consciousness to flow. Let's go deeper now. Imagine a point at the base of the skull where you connect with the light of pure consciousness from the Creator. Now imagine a point at the center of your heart where you receive the light of pure spirit from the Eternal Child. At the solar plexus, imagine a point where you absorb the light of pure awareness from the infinite spirit. These 3 points of light represent the Trinity consciousness, the first expression of consciousness unified in the infinite ocean of bliss. Here, the Trinity is resting in its most divine aspect. As the Trinity projects this pure consciousness into the realms of time and space, it merges into a single point of light and rests. Now the Trinity is resting in its creative aspect. From that single point, the energy moves out to a line and stops in the realms of time and space, where the consciousness is limited. The line consists of points, and from these points, the consciousness projects itself outward, creating a flat rectangular plane. The point representing one dimension, the plane now represents a two-dimensional experience. Now, from the rectangular flat plane, consciousness is projected outward, creating a cube, and the third dimension is born. Inside of that cube is still the divine energy of the Trinity consciousness. Let's look inside and go beyond the form. You are now exploring spirit, which is beyond the physical form. So as we explore how form was manifested in dimensions as geometric shapes and patterns using light, color, and sound, we keep in mind that it is the spirit beyond the form that underlies all manifestation. The origin of that spirit is the infinite realm. Consciousness beyond time and space, consciousness beyond form. Reuniting with that consciousness is the gateway to transcending form and ascending on our path. From the 3 points of light, one which radiates light at the base of your skull, causing a halo to form. One which radiates light outward from the center of your heart, creating a field of circulating light all around you. And one which radiates light from your solar plexus, causing light to spiral around your being in a continuous flow from head to toe. These 3 lights merge to create an aura of light all around you, which radiates in all directions, outward, circulating, and spiraling. As your light radiates, it merges with your co-creators. All of our lights merge to create one radiant light that spreads and fills the space. The energy that is driving the expansion of this light is pure love. As we close this meditation, we will remain bathed in this light throughout the remainder of the day. Unified in spirit and filled with unconditional love, deeply inhale radiant light and gently exhale. Let's close this meditation with a salutation to our spirit guides. Thank you, spirit beings, who joined us to bring a deeper awareness into our meditation. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, and thank you for sharing your love. With gratitude and joy, I bless you, and I bless my co-creative friends. Draw your hands together in a prayer position at the center of your heart and repeat after me. I bless the Creator, the Trinity, the archangels and ascended masters. Namaste.